And it's April 3rd, 2026. That's 4-3. Anybody know how old Anne Hathaway is? Anyway. Wanted to add a supplement to a video I just made about Samson and just talk about traitorous women. So there's this kind of notion like Delilah betrays Samson in the Bible. Judas, when he betrays Jesus, does so with a kiss. And that could, that's romantic. And John the Baptist gets beheaded at the request of a woman. Like Herod gets let off the hook, even though Herod gives the order. It's a woman's fault, And so why is that? What's up with this traitorous women thing? So first, if you think about who's your first love? Well, your first love is your mom, because you were in your mom's body. You and your mom were neighbors. You could not be closer. And you know what she did? She evicted you. She said, get out. Get out. She drove you out of the garden. You were in there. Everything was provided for. You didn't have to think for yourself. You weren't worried about anything. Just hanging out. It was idyllic and beautiful, and she kicked you out. Her body said, get the fuck out of here. So we've all experienced that. And we remember things. And not only that, it was an extremely physically unpleasant thing. We got pushed through this tiny little canal. Our skulls got reshaped on the way out. Screaming, crying, wailing, blood, mucus, pain, suffering. Horrible experience. And our mom did it to us. So that's one reason. And then there are lots of other reasons. Some people's moms die. Some people's moms abandon them. Some people's moms are abusive or neglectful. All those things can happen, and they exacerbate the worst things. But even in the best case scenarios, if you have siblings, your mom is traitorous sometimes. When you're a kid, you want your mom's attention. Oh, your brother or sister needs your attention. It can be worse if your brother or sister needs a particularly lot of amount of attention for one reason or another, or if you have lots of them. Then your mom's attention, your first love's attention, is split. And of course, if she is in a relationship with anyone, a romantic relationship, that's another form of competition. And you know what we've done? That's all kind of inevitable, baked into the system. People are born the way they're born, and we remember it, and it leaves a scar. It's literally a traumatic experience. Siblings are a thing. You have some people are born twins, triplets. That happens. That's just, unless you limit everybody to one child and kill all the multiples when they come out except for one, then we're going to have that problem. And then, unless we say, well, once you've given birth to that one child, you can't be in a relationship with anybody else for any reason, then we're going to have that problem. But what we've now done with our culture, is we've exacerbated that even further by adding additional competitors for the mother's time. Work, the job, and this is not true just for the mom either, but for the father. This pace, this frenetic pace that we all operate at, this work ethic that we have, particularly in the United States and some other countries more than others, but we're so fucking busy. And all this information technology, the fucking phone, the fucking TV, the computer, the tablet. We hate it. Think about it. You're a little kid. You don't know shit about fuck with regard to information technology. And then the phone rings. You're trying to get your mom's attention because you want some Cheerios. And she picks up the fucking phone to talk to somebody. You know what? You get angry. That phone is a competitor for your mom. So then what happened? We got all this work. A lot of times the work involves using information technology now. It's hard to avoid no matter what field you're in. And now we've added all this information technology, even outside the context of work, to add to the competitors for our parents' attention. So the psychological subconscious appeal of using those very technologies, information technology, a phone, a computer, to punish our parents, particularly our mother, is extremely strong. It's all kind of fucking retarded.